Hi there, it's Eric with a book recommendation for you. Actually, it's more than one because it's a series. Now, I tend to stay away from book series because it takes me forever to get through just one book, let alone a bunch of them. I usually only read books right before I go to sleep at night to help me wind down. Don't judge. It was probably around 2009 or 2010 that I was in a bookstore and saw this book called The Hunt for Atlantis. Okay, you got my attention. I like that archaeology stuff. So I picked it up, and if I liked it, there were already two more books that followed. The story revolves around a young archaeologist named Nina Wilde who's following in her parents' footsteps trying to discover the location of the fabled city of Atlantis. A shadowy organization wants to keep it hidden and will do anything to stop it from being found. Also interested in the lost city is a reclusive billionaire who recruits Nina and puts her under the protection of XASS officer Eddie Chase as her bodyguard. But that's just the first book. Following is The Tomb of Hercules, The Secret of Excalibur, The Covenant of Genesis, The Pyramid of Doom, The Sacred Vault, Empire of Gold, Return to Atlantis, and more. Author Andy McDermott knows how to write a cinematic adventure story. Mythology, globe-trotting, exotic locales, ancient artifacts, and big action set pieces. These books feel written for the big screen. If they ever made a movie adaptation, I'm there opening night. I've even done some fan casting in my head. The books don't take themselves overly serious. They know what kind of stories they are and don't try to be anything else. They're very self-aware. Whether it's Eddie Chase telling Nina she's not really Lara Croft or getting in a witty one-liner after taking out a bad guy. They work well with the intended audience. The heroes understand the absurdity of the situations they always find themselves in. Along for the ride is a host of recurring characters and villains as well. Again, written for cinema. If I could compare the books to any other property, I'd say they feel closest to the Uncharted video game series, not the movie. Now, following the previously mentioned books, I felt there was a slight tonal pivot. Next came The Valhalla Prophecy and The Kingdom of Darkness. Now, I read every previous book 2 if not 3 times, which probably makes this my favorite book series of all time, I guess. But these 2 I only read once. I know there was another book after, but unlike the others, I wasn't lining up to get them as soon as it came out. The previous 2 felt less fun and a bit darker in tone. Before doing this video, I checked and it appears there were several more books in the series. Nina and Eddie meet in the first book, and by the last one, they have a teenage daughter apparently, so I guess I have some catching up to do. So, if you like Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider, Uncharted, or authors like James Rowland or Clive Cussler, then give this series a try. Then let me know how you liked it.